Hello, everyone, and welcome to part two of what's probably going to be at least 16. I am hoping to talk to everyone and perhaps maybe get Ed Dick's best friend, Rodney White, on the show as well. My guest right now is Kale Bomback of the Rivers Jets. Kale, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, can't complain. So, last year you guys made your return to the Tiger Hills. How long of a layoff was it?
I think there wasn't a Rivers team for 3 years, 3 or 4.
And you guys did pretty well last year, all things considered.
Thank you.
Um, what would you say your highlight of the season was?
Probably beating Minnesota Elkhorn. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was a big win for the boys.
Who were some of the standout players from last year?
I'd say Riley Shamry, Jobin Smith, Brock Paddock. Those are good skaters. And then Riley Lamb in net. He's an unbelievable goalie.
How's the team looking coming up to this year?
Good. Yeah, we pretty much bringing back everyone. We have one new big addition, Caden Sutherland. He played for OCN and in last year in the MJ, so it's good to have him. But other than that, then yeah, everyone's coming back pretty much.
What can fans be excited about for not just Rivers but for the league?
I think it's going to be another good year. The league is competitive. I think every team's pretty solid this year, and it's good to watch hockey again. It's good to have hockey in the community.
How many years have you been playing for the Jets?
Last year was my first year. I'm originally from Russell, so I used to play in Russell, and then I go to school in Brandon, so that's how I ended up on the Jets.
Okay. And give our audience a brief background of your hockey career.
Yeah, just played hockey all my life in Russell. Played a little bit for Parkland Rangers and a little bit of high school hockey for Major Pratt Trojans. Played 1 year senior in Russell, and now playing senior in Rivers.
And who are you most looking forward to facing off against this year?
I'd say Verdun and Minnesota Elkhorn. Those are the two rivals in the division, and it's going to be exciting to play those guys again.
I did the first game of that you guys were back in the league last year and pulling off an upset or giving Killarney a really close game. I think that surprised a few people, and that set the stage for the season for you guys.
Yeah, I think we lost 4-3 in that game. First time playing together, it was cool. Yeah, would have been nice to win, but yeah.
Oh, it's always nice to get the win. What's the prediction for you guys to get this year?
Just to build off last year, our goal last year was to win a playoff round, have a good year and win a playoff round, and this year is just keep going, keep winning, and see how far we can go.
You mentioned that you have a lot of the same players returning, and that's huge in senior hockey. Well, any hockey.
Yeah.
Is there lots of change around the league?
I don't think so. I mean, everyone's talking about it. Like we're always in the room, like, oh, I wonder which team got this, who got that, kind of. But it seems to be the same pretty much. I watched the Verdun one, and they seem like they got all their guys coming back. So I don't think there's much change other than Boisevin obviously joining the league, and then there's some splitting up there. But yeah.
Let's chat about your schedule. What's that look like for you guys?
We open up against Deloraine on Friday, home opener. So that'll be good. Rematch of our round one matchup last year. So that'll be good.
I'm hoping to get up to Rivers at some point this season.
Yeah, for sure. Come, yeah.
What are some highlights of the arena? Chat me with it.
It's a nice arena. It's awesome, and it's awesome. If when you come, you'll notice a lot of fans come. We have unreal fans. It was special to see how many people from the community would come and support us. Like every home game, we had a preseason game on Friday, and there was still lots of people that came, and it's pretty cool.
You mentioned you're from Russell. Do you think there's ever a chance that Russell will get a senior team back? It's kind of disappointing.
I don't know. Like everyone's so spread apart. All us Russell guys, we're all playing on different teams all over, and we're kind of just in a funny time right now with age of guys, if that kind of makes sense. Like we have an older group, and then we have like a really young group. We don't really have like that middle group. So I don't know, but to be honest with you, I can't see there being a team for at least another 5-6 years.
Well, I heard the same about Boissevain too, that, don't expect a team here for 5 or 10 years, but here we are, 1 year post ED. And the Border Kings are back, and there's going to be plenty of those games on TL Media as long as we can get the sponsors down, but I have no doubt in my mind that we will. We already have a few coming in, including Sunrise Credit Union and Longman Apiaries, just to name a couple of our wonderful sponsors that we have. Have to get a plug out there, of
Yeah,
course.
for sure. Yeah.
So, the arena in Rivers, it hosted a big hockey tournament last year, did it not?
No, I don't know anything about that. I know my grade 11 year of high school hockey, they hosted provincials for high school hockey.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, but it was shut down mid-tournament because of COVID, actually.
What an awful thing.
Yeah.
Probably didn't even need to get shut down, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah, it was weird.
We could be on here all night chatting about
for sure.
So, who do you expect to be your big time guys this upcoming year, and who could surprise?
Well, I mentioned before some of the studs, but I would say the guys that could surprise are the local guys, like Keaton Moore, Cam Ramsey, guys who didn't play junior hockey but stepped up in a big way last year, played a lot of big minutes for us. And also, I'd say then on the back end, Adam Robidoux. He might be, in my opinion, the best defenseman in the league that didn't play junior hockey. So he'll step up in a big way.
Yeah, there's a lot of former junior and even the odd NHLer, odd ex-NHLer. Is that correct?
Like in the league?
Yeah, that are in
I
the
know
league.
there's a few American leaguers for sure, like with LeBlancs, and I don't know if Brad Cole's still playing in Elkhorn, but yeah, he played in the AHL.
You guys knocked off Elkhorn last year. What did that mean to the club?
Oh, it was awesome. It was a insane game, 8-7 win in Minnesota. And we only had like half our team kind of too. So it was weird. We were up 4-1 after the first period, and we were like, let's just hold it down, boys, and we were able to get the win. We one of our top guys, I think it was Jackson Heaney, scored with like a minute left to make it 8-7. So that was pretty cool.
What was the mood on the Minnesota Elkhorn bench like? Can't imagine Garth was too happy.
They seemed a little rattled, but they're such a good team that then when we played them in playoffs, they beat us pretty good.
And they're such good guys over there as well. Garth would give you the shirt off his back. He's a genuine good human being.
That's what everyone says. You hate them on the ice, but everyone says they're unbelievable guys off the ice.
Absolutely. I'm from near that area. I'm from Mooseman, and
okay.
I think we're good people in that area.
Yeah, and I played with the Rams too before, and the Rams have a huge rivalry against them too. So, it was pretty special to beat them.
Oh, it's always nice to beat a rival. Who do you think will be the top teams this year?
I think in the West it'll be Elkhorn, Burden, and us. I think those are solid teams, and Boissevain I think will be good too. I think they'll be good from what I've heard. And then in the East, I think Killarney and Gladstone are the top teams.
I was a little surprised when I heard the other night that Killarney isn't in the division.
Yeah, like with Boissevain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think, right? But no, they went over to the East.
Surprising because such rivals, developing one with Burden and you guys and Boissevain, obviously, and Deloraine. Are they hoping for an easier path to the championship so that they don't have to.
I think that's what people are saying, but I mean, if you can do it, right? And I've heard they've picked up some of the top guys from Cartwright, I think, too. So they're going to be good this year.
They should be strong. They usually are. And
Yeah.
little changing of the guard there. I hear old mouth of the South and my good buddy Tanner Anderson's not going to be coaching this year.
Oh, no?
Unless he had a change of heart from the last time I talked to him.
Yeah, they're a good team. Yeah, it was when we played them first game last year, it was good for us to play them first, I think, because they're a great team, and it got us like so much more excited for the season. Like we can play with these guys and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a confidence boost, that's for sure.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the happiest the room was after a loss all last year.
Well, a moral victory, as they say.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kale, I don't really have too much else to add. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, just excited for the year. It's going to be another good year of senior hockey, and come down to Rivers and come check it out. It's
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, good community.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great season, and we'll chat with you again, and good luck this year.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, have a good year.
You too. Kale Bomback of the Rivers Jets is my guest this evening. Looking forward to the upcoming year, hoping to build off the success of last year. And they were a strong team last year, and I believe they will be strong again this year. That division, Boys of Ain, Hartney, Deloraine, Vernon, just to name a few of the teams. I mean, no disrespect to anyone if I forget them, but can we just dub that the division of hell? The division from hell? Anyone could win. Elkhorn's obviously the favorites, having won the provincials last year. But you cannot count out Verdun, Deloraine, Hartney, Boys of Ain, just to name a few of the teams. Anyway, my next guest is coming up here in a little bit here. And from the Killarney Shamrocks, chatting to a Boys of Ain guy. I'm not sure of the reception I'll get, but probably pretty good. Killarney and I get along pretty good. Anyway, in the meantime and in between time, we'll chat with you again. This is part 2 of the THHL season preview on TL Media.